And we want to head to the west, to the Academy Dealio. See what's going on there. They're probably having a stream over there or something. The land of the west appears strictly off limits. No one may enter under any circumstances whatsoever. I guess I saw another sign over here or something. Maybe not. What is that? There's a chest. Carlton Sheet style, man. It's a seat of resilience, didn't you know? That no man's land they're talking about, that's where Autonomous' Institute of Autometry was, right? Well, either way, it sounds like we should head west. So King Faraday has gone off to the no man's land of the west, has he? We should head there too. Come on, let's go after the king. I want to bite him in the freaking ankle, man. Seed of resilience. Do. Give that to you, because your resilience sucks. Do. Now you have the same as I do. Of course, you still have the lowest defense, so that's kind of a thing. Let's see what's going on over here. Bum bum bum. So this is the no man's land, huh? What is this nonsense? The automated debris aspirator is in a serious state of disrepair. It won't be cleaning anything again anytime soon. That's too bad. That is too bad. That is too bad. That is too bad. I think if we go in here, we can find something really important. There's a fragment. A red fragment. A red fragment. I think it's the 5th one or something. I don't even know. Something like that. Woo! That'll help us get to the next area. Another one's in a state of disrepair. Just too bad, really. Let's head on in and see what's going on. What the beep? No response from Master received. No movement detected. Wow, so she's kind of been here all these years. Serving over bones. Soup temperature critically low. Commencing reheating procedure. It's kind of sad, really. We can get a hairband in here, which I don't think... I'm hoping it's not Winger, because that would really suck. But, you know, you never know. Not something we need. We can just sell it off or whatever. There's no response. It's just a skeleton. Pretty much. Must administer hot soup. Soup will ensure revival. I guess this is like a microwave. It looks like a turkey. I thought you said it was soup. What the beep? The freak, man. Okay. The ready-made robotic assistant is in serious state of disrepair. That's too bad. Otherwise, everything's pretty much the same, but these machines aren't faring so well. They're crammed with all kinds of intimidatingly thick books. And many more books. Ruh-roh. SpaghettiOs you can eat with a spoon. Ho ho, what do we have here? Are you not aware that it is strictly forbidden to enter this place? Well, we can't very well help it if the odd traveler wanders in by mistake, I suppose. I shan't make a fuss this once. And besides, I wouldn't be surprised if old Ambrose put you up to it anyway. You shouldn't listen to him, you know. He's an idiot. Now be a good fellow and stand aside. We wouldn't want Ambrose and yourself to be inconvenienced for obstructing the crown now, would we? Quickly, before I lose my unflappable royal rag. Oh boy. So it's true, an actual mechanical man. As I live and breathe. Actually, that's a mechanical woman, but that's beside the point. And it appears to be fully operational. I can scarcely believe it. Marvelous, just marvelous. This perfectly preserved specimen will be an incalculable boon to our research. Dude, she's making soup. Leave her alone. Guards, escort our clockwork friend back to the castle without delay. This should go well. Under no circumstances are you to manhandle it. Is that clear? This is a national treasure of the First Order. Yes, Your Majesty. Now, my dear, there's no need to be frightened. Come along, and we'll take you somewhere nice. Master, motionless, must administer soup. Soup will ensure revival. Soup, you say? Well, if it's soup you're after, we've buckets of the stuff up at the castle. Come along now, follow me on Twitch. I'm not a good streamer, but I could use your support. Fresh soup required. Possible source identified. Investigating. Okay then, that's fun. Do-do-do. So this is the man behind it all, the visionary, the mechanical genius himself. I hope you will not object to us building on your achievements. Truly we will be standing on the shoulders of a giant. Oh, okay. I guess so. So it seems some light is finally to be shed on the mystery of all those blank centuries. You are present at an epochal moment in our kingdom's history. But time waits for no man, and it is my task to fire up the engines of progress. A brighter future for mankind glimmers on the horizon. We must set our sights on reaching it. I see the future, and in that future, there is Taco Bell. Okay. Well, Ambrose isn't going to be too happy about the way things have turned out. Hurry up. We've got to find the king and get him to change his mind. This is bad. Who knows what they're going to do with poor old Ellie. We've got to get back to the castle and stop them. They're not going to take Ellie apart, are they? I won't let anyone hurt my friends. We've got to rescue her. If I have to, I'll bite him and give him rabies. Okay, back to the castle. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. This is a castle, but it's not Cecil's one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How you doing? Now let's begin, shall we? Yes, let's get started. Now, we believe this flanged protuberance here is what enables the contraption to stand on its own 2 feet. Shall we try detaching it and see? In the interest of science, of course. Certainly, I don't see why not. Uh-oh. Bzzz! Defeated! Your Majesty, I must ask you to call a halt to this barbarity immediately. We must allow Ellie to return home. Ellie, eh? So the contraption has a name, does she, Ambrose? How very interesting. I was thinking of naming her Newfie. I've had this feeling for a while now that you know rather more than you've been letting on. It was the only thing I could think of that would explain why you were quite so agitated about our little expedition. Ever so sorry, but you leave me little choice. Call the guards. You're going to jail. Who's ready to go to jail? But I mean, yes, Your Majesty, at once. Guards! Guards! How's it going? How you doing? Yes, Your Majesty. Escort Ambrose to the dungeon, will you? Ambrose, Your Majesty? Surely not, Your Majesty. Are you questioning the orders of your king, man? You heard me. Throw him in the dungeon this instant. Much as it pains me to do this, Ambrose, I am afraid it must be done. You will languish a while at my pleasure. We must learn the secrets of the mechanical man as quickly as we are able, and without interruption. As to what manner of vital information you have been holding back, I will discuss that with you later. Now, take him away. Yes, Your Majesty. Put him in the meat wagon. Take him to the big house. Ever so sorry, Ambrose, old man, but if you wouldn't mind coming with us. Not at all. You're only doing your duty. You said duty. It's been a while since you said that. Shall we? Guards, one moment. There won't be any need to lock him in. Let's not make this any uglier than it has to be, Yes, Your Majesty. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How's it going? Oh, for goodness sake, why do royals always have to be so pig-headed? Hey, if all the old records were destroyed, how come Ambrose knows Ellie's name? There's only one way to find out. Let's go and ask him. I don't really feel like it right now. Okay. With this plucky old girl to guide us, we'll have ourselves a fully automated human being of our own in no time flat. And the quicker we manage it, the happier the king will be. Marvelous, quite marvelous. In a way, almost too marvelous. Surely our ancestors couldn't possibly have constructed such an intricate machine without some outside assistance. You think? I get shivers down my spine just looking at this feat of engineering, you know. It's just the most extraordinary find, a real boon to science. The power of the science. His Majesty clearly has much on his mind. I am afraid Ambrose will just have to be patient while we see how matters unfold. Given the choice, I would rather you hadn't witnessed that little scene just now. But Ambrose has been hiding something from me, and it will not do. In any case, that's not important just now. What's important is that we hold the very future in our hands. The sun has risen on a new era in the history of our kingdom, nay, our world. The construction of fully automated humanoid helpers will bring joy to all, and ensure a future of comfort and ease. Golly, poor old Ambrose. Golly, man. So I guess we gotta go to the dungeon now and do stuff. Do 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 do. Ba 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 do 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 do. We gotta go over here, over here, over here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wah wah wah. Ambrose is through there. If you want to see him, be my guest. The door's not locked. I was ordered to make sure he didn't leave, but I certainly wasn't told to forbid him from receiving visitors. And I can only follow on Twitch the orders I'm given. What? Ho ho. Uh-huh. Sure. I'm most awfully sorry. I really should have never dragged you into all this. But now that you're involved, I'm afraid you're my only hope. Could I possibly trouble you for one last favor? Okay. Thanks ever so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Now, the truth of the matter is that Ellie up there was created by an ancestor of mine, fellow by the name of Autonomous. I know. I was there, dude. The poor girl wasn't able to get her head around the fact that he'd passed away, and has been doing her best to continue looking after him for all these centuries since his demise. When I first saw her at it, and understood what was going on, I made a solemn vow never to allow her routine to be disturbed. Which is why you have to help me. We must get dear old Ellie back home where she belongs. Now she won't be going anywhere unless we can get her back on her feet, and without the vital component, those meddling nincompoops, removed, that's not going to happen. As luck would have it, I have a spare part back in Frobisher that might do the trick. It's called the Globular Pistatron, and with a little rejiggering, it should be just the ticket. I wonder if you'd be so kind to go and fetch it for me. My granddaughter will be able to tell you where it is, and, keep it under your hat. There's a good lad. Oh, okay. I wanna help Ellie go home. Come on. Let's head to Frobisher and get that component for Ellie. Okay, let's go over to Frobisher, find Ambrose's granddaughter, and get our hands on that spare part. Let's do it. Carlton Sheets style.
Hello, I'm Carlton Sheets. I began my real estate investing career more than 30 years ago with a belief that I could create wealth and achieve success in real estate.
Back to Frobisher. Back to Frobisher. Do. Here's my piece of shit computer. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha. Bum 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 bum. This is a castle, but it's not Hasty Steve's one. Do 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 dum bum 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 bum. Let's go talk to his daughter. How you doing? How odd. Grandfather went to the castle an awfully long time ago, and he's still not back. How's it going? What's that? You saw him? And he told you to get his special spare part? What special part could that be? I wonder. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest. Wait, silly. You mean his super special buried treasure, don't you? Of course I know where that is. It's in the extra secret place that only we know about. He told me to remember it just in case he forgot. It's under the barrel near the stream. Just try digging there and you'll find it. But remember, it's a secret. It's a secret to everyone. That's what it is. So we want to go to the barracks. And head to the other direction thing by the stream. Do. And we should be able to find it. Should be somewhere around here. We dig tentatively. We've got it. It's a globular pistatron. Coolio. Alright. Aha! There's no doubt about it. This is a globular pistatron, alright. How would you know? This must be the spare part that Ambrose was talking about. What is that thing? It smells like an automaton. Alright. An automaton component. Okay. Back to the castle. You know, because This is a castle, but it's not Roy's one. Mwahaha. Do 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 bum 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 dun 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 dun. This is a castle, but it's not Atma's one. Okay, back to the dungeon. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yay! Victorious! The captain's in here like a pool expert. But father, I don't understand. Why in the blue blazes would you so flagrantly contradict His Majesty's wishes? Because, Theodore, dear boy, those two poor lost souls deserve to be left in peace. It's about decency, pure and simple. That's all well and good, but you must understand that things have changed and... How you doing? Ah, it's you lot. Listen, father, I understand how you feel, but you mustn't meddle in this matter anymore. Is that clear? Quiet, dude. Just go on celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for humoring my father. I'm glad someone was able to help him get his point across. I must confess to having rather mixed emotions about this whole Ellie business myself. But my job is to serve the king, and I must have faith that he knows what he's doing. Yeah, good luck with that. How you doing? Ah, so you've brought me what I asked for. Capital stuff. This is splendid. There's nothing you can't fix with a globular pistotron. I can get Ellie back on her feet in no time. There you go. Do. I would imagine they've taken Ellie to the laboratory near the castle's main entrance. There's not a moment to lose. We must go and help poor Ellie. Yes, we must. Ever so sorry, Ambrose, but where exactly do you think you're going? If you go running around the castle dressed like that, they'll nab you right away. Here, take my clobber. Your clobber? The guard changes out of his uniform and offers it to Ambrose. So he just got naked right there? Wow. Well, it would be rude of me to refuse such a kind offer, I suppose. Thanks awfully. Cool. Suddenly he's not as fat. That's interesting. Ha ha ha! You don't scrub up too badly, Ambrose. You don't look a day over 25. Now, you should probably be getting along. We must away. Now, I should really be thanking you for all you've done and letting you be on your way. How you doing? But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to help me one last time, shall we? Ambrose joins the party, except, you know, not really. He's just tagging along like a pool expert. Here we go, it's time to rescue Ellie. I think we should be alright, as long as you don't look too closely. You'd never know that was Ambrose. Wow, is that a uniform? Ambrose looks like a different person. Yeah. Well, I suppose I better just stay here then. That's my job after all. I wish you the best of luck with everything. It ain't easy being cheesy, you know. But now we gotta go to the East Tower. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alrighty then and such. Coming in, man. How you doing? Ah, perfect timing. You couldn't have come at a better moment. I was just thinking that if I didn't eat soon, I'd keel over and expire. My colleagues have all gone off somewhere, you see, and apparently aren't inclined to come back anytime soon. I hate to ask, but I'd be ever so grateful if you'd hold the fort here while I go and eat something. Toodaloo! Idiot. By Jove, Ellie, what have they done to you, old girl? Well, not to worry, we're here to help. I like how Ambrose has a different face now. Like, what the... yes, they've had their grubby mitts all over you, haven't they? But we'll soon have you fixed up. Put that bad boy in. Now this ought to get you back on your feet. Beep! Soup temperature critically low. Must locate master. Searching. Master located. Master must return to bed. Master is critically ill. Hold on a blessed minute. You've got the wrong end of the stick, old girl. I'm not your master, you silly thing. That's old Autonomous. Master is critically ill, must return to bed, must consume soup. Listen, Ellie, you're all at 6s and 7s here, my dear girl. I really am not who you think I am. Uh-oh. Ellie, I really must insist that you stop this at once. Your master is not here. He's a soldier! Did I not expressly forbid you to leave the dungeon, Ambrose? What in heaven's name do you think you're doing here? Master is critically ill, must return to bed, must consume soup. Ambrose is in danger, by golly. The rotten thing's about to clobber him. Not if I can belly well help it. Wait, guard, stand down. It's not attacking him, dash it all. Can't you hear? Stand down, I say. They beat the crap out of her. Bzz, bzz. Ellie, can you hear me, old girl? Ellie. No, damn it. You've smashed the blasted thing to pieces. You bastages. Ambrose, forgive me. Are you hurt? Ellie, old girl. Your mechanical friend here was not trying to attack you. I think we both know that. Yes, Your Highness. It seems that being old and somewhat worse for wear, it mistook you for the master it served so faithfully for so many years. I owe you an apology, Ambrose. I see now why you fought the poor creature's corner so fiercely. This machine, no, this is no machine, that much is clear. This faithful servant has far more to teach us about dedication and selfless love while alive than its corpse could ever teach us about the mysteries of mechanics. Ambrose, can you repair her? Can you restore Ellie to health? Yes, Your Highness, I should think so. Very well. Guards, I want you to carry her back to her home without delay. Yes, Your Majesty. After they beat the hell out of her. Freaking bastages. Now, that ought to have done the trick. Come on, old girl. See if you can stand. Bzz, beep! Master confirmed asleep. Must administer hot soup. Soup will ensure revival. Uh-huh. It seems things are back to the way they were. I owe all of you an apology. Ambrose, you most of all. In the blind pursuit of my dream, I was oblivious to the heartache that my actions might cause to others. Which is not to say that my goals were mistaken, I might add. Though I agree that Ellie must be left in peace, I remain committed to creating fully functional bipedal mechanoids, and we shall do so not at the expense of others, but through our own hard work and dedication. There you go. That's a good king. Who knows, Ellie? We may have a new companion for you before too long. I only hope those we eventually build will all have half the heart you have shown. Ho 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 ho! Merry Christmas! I really can't thank you enough, you know. There you were, just passing through, and I collared you and dragged you into this whole sorry affair, but I couldn't have done it without you. I'd very much like you to visit me in my house before you go, if you have the time, of course. Thanks, really. You've been absolute bricks, every one of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go home and poop. Well then, Allie, old girl, looks like all's well that ends well, eh? You'll be left in peace now, unless I'm very much mistaken. We owe all of this to our plucky band of travelers, of course. I know you're saying thank you in there somewhere, and I'm sure they know it too. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Okay, looks like we're done here. Another job well done, eh? Allie looks so happy, doesn't she? It makes me feel happy, too. It's good to be happy. Finally, Ellie is back where she belongs. Must administer hot soup. Soup will ensure revival. Fresh soup required. Psst, thank you. Okay. So now we want to head back to the town. One last time, I do believe. Do 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 dun 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 na 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 na. We want to head back and talk to Ambrose's granddaughter, who may just have a little something for us. Possibly. Why did I go to the castle? What the beep? This is a castle, but it's not Exodus's one. Do 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 dum ba 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 bum ba dum bum. Alrighty then. Alright. Do 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 do. I went in the wrong place. Do do. Bum 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 bum. I went in the wrong place. Do do. There you are. Hooray! My grandfather said I was a very good girl for doing what I was told and telling you where the treasure was. After you left, I wanted to see if there was any more buried treasure nearby. So I did a spot of digging to see what I could find. But all that I could find was this funny old stone thingy. I haven't the foggiest what to do with it. Oh, I know. Here, it's for you. It's a present. It's a fragment, of course. A red fragment. Good times. Do 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 do. Haha! I can't believe you let me trick you into taking that funny old dirty old stone thingy off me. Well, never mind. You can always throw it away. Yeah, that kind of won't be happening and such. Also, that bridge that was destroyed in the past, I believe it's fixed now, so we can head over there. Do do do. Na 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 do. Do 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 do. I think it's this way, isn't it? Do 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 do. Is it over here? I'm not sure. Now we're going the opposite way that we should be going. That is not what we want to see happen. Just want to keep going this way. There's the bridge. It's all intact. I believe there's a place over here.